Hi everybody, it's Angie, back for another video. So welcome to my channel, Yoga Dragon, Tarot, and Healing Modalities. So basically, I run through half of my zodiac signs, and then I do a special video for your health. I work with frequencies and notes, like notes on a xylophone I use um, to regenerate organs, bone, tissues. I did one on releasing fat from the fat cells, and I gave some of my best tips for weight loss. So today I'm going to do an oracle and tarot card reading after I cleanse the space with Palo Santo I use. And I'll be picking the zodiac. I have a holographic deck, and I have my major arcana in here, which each zodiac affinity corresponds to a specific major arcana card. So that's how I'll be choosing who the reading's for. And so what I do is I'll first draw one each of 3 different oracle cards, which will crown your reading, and I'll put those on these little easels that I painted. And you'll notice that whatever messages come up for you in the oracle cards will be reiterated, or they'll correspond or interrelate to the 3 tarot decks that I use. I have 2 clarifying decks. One of them takes reversals, and then I have one that I pull right off the top. And then, just in case I need it, I have a romance angel deck, oracle deck, because the 3 zodiacs that I've done so far were all romantic love readings. So next time that happens, I want to be prepared with my romance angel deck. So I brought that one out as well, just in case I need it. And I suspect that may be due to the fact that we're in a Venus retrograde. So that'll do it. And as I do this, I'm calling in the 7 directional guardians, the 4 elements of earth, wind, water, and fire, my Reiki, tarot, and spirit guides, angelic helpers and guardians, entire love team, Holy Spirit. Okay, let's get started. So the reading today, and today is June 5th, 2020. And we're going to do the reading this reading is for Virgo. So the Hermit card came out. The zodiac affinity for the Hermit card is Virgo. So this reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Whoever's energies I'm picking up, I work on a collective level. At least I do when I'm on my doing my videos. The decks have been pre-shuffled well, but before I start choosing the cards, I'll give them one more shuffle and cut. Okay? And I shuffle the main deck 3 times. And this is the Crowley deck. Aleister Crowley. He's not the most honorable occultist, but the pictures are by a lady. And I've had this deck for 30 years, so this is my main deck. Because I work with them each a little bit differently. You gotta have to kind of get to know your decks. Okay, cards. I cut these in a kind of funny way. Generally, the cards that are meant to synchronistically appear are the ones that are kind of hovering near the top. That's just how I work with them. And the spread I'm going to do for you is going to be, I call it an abundance spread. So I'm going to do a past, 2 cards for the past, 2 for the present, and 2 for your future. And then I'm going to be clarifying them as needed after I pull the Oracle decks cards. So the first Oracle deck I'm working with is by Colette Baron Reed. This is one of my favorite Oracle decks, but it's very hard to shuffle. The cards are very thick, and it's a very there's a lot of cards in this Oracle, but it's called the Enchanted Map. Okay, and these generally have a lot of really good sound advice for you. Let's get started with this. And this is the only Oracle deck that I use that actually takes reversals. Okay, so for Virgo, please, Spirit, some advice or inspiration from the Enchanted Map. There it is. Oh, you have an upright card, and it's called Peaks of Joy. So I want to show you these cards because they're rich in symbolism. So take a little look at it here. It's number 33. That's a master number, Virgo. 33. Peaks of Joy. All right, you see that what that means. I'm going to put that one in the center. Okay. And for the second oracle, we're going to get some guidance from the goddess realms. And these goddess cards work for men as well. I drew one for Cancer yesterday, and it said, the goddess deck, it was Cordella, and it said, go outside, you've been cooped up indoors too long. So that was some pretty sound advice from the goddess realms. Okay. All right. Okay, let's see if the goddesses have some advice for you, or some guidance. This one wanted to pop over. Oh, okay, we have Lakshmi, bright future. It says, stop worrying, everything will be fine. She's a goddess revered very much so in the Hindu religion. Okay, her energy, her archetypal energy is what we're working with. So stop worrying, Virgo. And then I have some inspiration from a deck, an oracle deck. And this one is by Doreen Virtue, as well as the goddess deck was by Doreen Virtue. Magical Mermaids and Dolphins. Okay, so we'll be using these 3 oracle decks today. And I'll bring these 3 cards in as I kind of feel guided to. Maybe somewhere in the middle of the reading. So one shuffle here. for Virgo, please. This one. Also in the background, I have some solfeggio frequencies playing for you. Oh, all right. You got the self-employment card. It says you're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. Great. So this may highly resonate with some of you if you've been thinking about going into business for yourself, which a lot of people have during this this quarantine. They've upgraded some of their online, protocols. So we have the self-employment card. Now, let me adjust my computer here a little bit. So your first card is for the first two are for the past, and you have again the Virgo card, the Hermit. So this is you showing up in your reading. This is also going deep into place of deep introspection in order to kind of sort through your life. It's a time when you kind of retract from the world and think through things. And there's always a lot of great wisdom that is gleaned in that process. Which as a Virgo, we know that, and I'm a Virgo sun sign, so we do that often. But I'm not going to go too heavily into interpreting these cards until I put the clarifiers on them. Second, past influence. You got the Queen of Swords. Okay, so she's the queen. They call her the Ice Queen sometimes because she guards her heart, because she's been through a lot of emotional turmoil. And she has her sword there because she's learned that she's an extremely intelligent queen. This could be you, Virgo, deciding to cut things out of your life that no longer serve you. So we'll see what cards go on top of that. Present. You got the Prince or the Knight of Swords. He tends to be a little bit erratic. He has his sword swing, and he'll cut down anything in his path to get to his goal. That's an interesting card. This is in your present, Virgo. Also in the present, you have the King or the Knight of Wands. So far, these are all court cards or major arcana face cards. You got the Knight of Wands, called the Prince of Wands in this deck. You see all that fire around him? This could be a fire sign in your life. It could be, it doesn't have to be, but it could be somebody that's taking on the qualities of a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. Very passionate. They go for what they want. This is also called the Playboy card, or the in and out guy. You know what I mean? That's in your present. Be careful there, Virgo. Or that could be you. That could be you. These cards are not gender specific. So this could be a male or a female. All right. Future. You got a king now coming out for you. You got the King of Cups. This could be you, Virgo. This could be a male or a female. The King of Cups, when he's in the upright, this deck is all in the upright, the main deck. It says the knight, but for this deck, the princes become the knights and the knights become the king. That's why he's not in a throne, but you don't envelop the qualities of the King of Cups until you've been through hell and high water emotionally. This is somebody who has conquered, not conquered, but this is somebody who exhibits a lot of unconditional, deep, emotional love. This is a beautiful card to have. This is a card, well, it's a cup, so cups are emotions, love, feelings, relationships, water. So you got the King of Cups. in your future. So that could either be you, or could be some a deep, committed, beautiful, loving relationship coming in for you, Virgo. All right. And also the last card for the future. Okay. You got a sword card. You got the 9 of Swords. Could be from one of these guys. The 9 of Swords is the one of these knights here could have given you this 9 of Swords. But it's something that's really all in your head, overthinking things. It's a sword, so it's it's the mental quality, your thought world. And when you get the 9, they call it, like, they say that it embodies sleepless nights, excessive worrying, like should have, could have, would have, anxiety, maybe some regrets. Yeah, so this is a card in your future. So we're going to clarify this. All right. My Celtic deck. Yeah, we will definitely put as many clarifiers as needed on that Knight of Swords, because that's a hard card to get. That's a worrisome card. You know, it doesn't have to stick to you for a long time. That's up to you. You know, if you can kind of accept things and work through things and accept life. You know, head on, life on life's terms. But in the meantime, Virgo, we're going to clarify this. Actually, we don't need to clarify this card. This is the Hermit. It's card number 9, Major Arcana. Cosmic influences at play here for you. It's either you, or it is you. It's going deep. It's stepping out of the world for a little bit and spending a lot of time alone to work through some healing. You go into deep introspection, maybe a lot of meditation. You start to pray, meditate, and you take a good look at yourself, and then for a period of time until you sort through things. Okay? But we are going to clarify for you, Virgo, the Queen of Swords. So, Spirit, please, for Virgo, can you give us some clarification on this Queen of Swords? Is that Virgo or somebody from Virgo's past that cut them out? Because remember, these first 2 cards are the past. You're getting all court cards here, Virgo. You got the Queen of Cups on top of the Queen of Swords. Very interesting. So you have a pair here. You have the King and Queen of Cups. You have a pair. It could be, if you're the Queen of Swords, Virgo, it could be that you cut a love relationship out of your life. It could be someone that you were in a relationship with, or it could be someone where there's a deep love connection. Like that could be a parent, a child, the sibling, a friend. So let's get some more clarification on this Queen of Swords and Queen of Cups, please, Spirit, for Virgo. You got the Chariot. You have a major arcana on these cards here. Let me take a look at these a little closer. So this is in your past, and it's beside this deep contemplation card. period of isolation for you. It looks to me like, Virgo, you cut somebody out of your life, and it was somebody that there was, I mean, this queen came in the upright, so this is a loving queen. This is a water sign. There may have been, for you, Virgo, a water sign. It doesn't have to be a water sign, but it's somebody who exhibits, they're very intuitive and psychic. It could be a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. Those are the three water signs. I want one more clarifier on this. And then you got the Chariot, which is a card of fast-moving change. It takes you to your destination. It's a card of good fortune, speedy results. It's a very good card. I'm going to take one more on that card. For Virgo, can you tell us why the Chariot card? Oh, I didn't shuffle these. Can you tell us, Spirit, why this Chariot major arcana is on top of the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords? One more card, please, on these queens for Virgo. Give us some clarification, please. This card wants to come out. Okay, so you got the Queen of Swords again. You got the Queen of Swords again on top of the Queen of Swords. But she came reversed. Yeah, you cut something out of your life, Virgo. You cut something out of your life that may have been emotionally unfulfilling, but you cut a water sign out of your life, or somebody that you were in a love partnership with. Okay. Again, it could be a sibling. And when you did that, you started to move forward. And this was in your past, so you'll know if this resonates. And this reading won't resonate with every Virgo. So after this, either during or after this time of introspection, or you were introspecting over this cutting this, and this is a court card, this person out of your life, and it very well could have been a family member. Okay, that's what I'm picking up for you for that. So starting to overlap and come into the present, you have these two knights. So let's take a card, please, on this Knight of Swords for you. Okay. You got the Three of Pentacles, also called the Three of Discs, Coins, Shields. The Three of Pentacles is collaboration, and it's a disc, so it's on a material world, or somebody you met at work. It's collaboration with an air sign. So the air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So that may mean something to you, may not. Let's get one more, please. On why did this collaboration card come on top of this air sign? Oh, you got a major arcana here. Okay. Knights tend to rush into things. Um, they're in forward motion, except for the Knight of Pentacles. He's basically almost at a standstill. But they move towards things. Desires, in the case of the fire sign, or something that they want to move towards. And so it looks to me like there's an air sign, fast-moving knight, very fast-moving, the Knight of Swords, wanting to collaborate on some kind of a project. And this is right next to this cutting out card. And you got the Devil card and Major Arcana. The zodiac affinity for this card is Capricorn. But it looks to me like it's something that maybe became burdensome or toxic for you. Or maybe this particular air sign, or somebody that is exuding the qualities of an air sign, maybe was into some self-sabotaging behaviors, or maybe you were into some self-sabotaging or toxic self-destructive behaviors. They're addictions. A lot of times it's sexual addictions, because you can see like the couple that are chained. See this road, male and female, they're chained. It could be somebody that you were very attracted to physically, but it became toxic for you. So let's see what this this Knight of Wands is. See who this character is for you. There's too many. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You have the Star card, the card of Aquarius, and it came in the it came in the reverse. So if it was in the upright, this is a beautiful card. It's a card of healing, hope, destiny, dreams coming true. But it came on top of this Fire Knight. It came into the reverse. So either you had two people that were coming into your life, and it could have been at a kind of a quick pace, and one kind of launched you back into hermit mode because you were unable to heal some things that came up for you. Nothing to do with this person. Things that come up for you and trigger you are your own work to do, of course. Or this could be the same person. We've got toxicity. We've got somebody. It could very well have been somebody you met at work. But there's a lot of healing to do. So there's so that put set you back a little bit. So you went into hermit mode. Now let's see what's for you in your future. You have a King of Cups. You have the Love King coming in. Let's clarifies, please, for Virgo, the King of Cups. In the future position here. Huh, you have the Tower. You have another major arcana. The Tower card. But it came in the reverse. So the Tower is a shakeup of your world. And it causes you to possibly go into hermit mode. And it causes you to have to kind of rebuild. It doesn't have to be that devastating. It could just be, you know, some news. It could be something like a job loss, but generally it just depends. You'll know, when a Tower moment hits you in your life. However, it came in the reverse, so it's possible. And this is under this Love King, which could be you, or it could be somebody in your future. And you're trying to avoid a Tower moment with this person. So that's interesting. So let's get some more clarification on that. Why did this Tower, and that's a major arcana. So when these Tower moments hit us, there's a reason for them. They're connected to the divine, to cosmic powers, cosmic overtones in your life. The court cards are people in your life. Okay, you got the page, the Page of Pentacles, from the Page of Discs. It's an interesting combination. So you have this Love King coming in, somebody who is, oh, the King of Cups is a very loving king, but he doesn't, he's not always expressive of his emotions. But since the Tower's upside down, it's not something that was negative. And it looks as though he's bringing in a cup of love to you, or you could be making a love offering to somebody. Okay. And then we have this kind of final outcome card, which is the anxiety card. So I want to take a couple clarifiers on that. In fact, I want to take this card on that. Okay, you got the Two of Pentacles. So that's juggling something in your mind, in the material realm, world. It could be juggling these two knights here, this air sign and this fire sign. You're juggling, wondering, trying to make a decision, thinking about it. And this is in your future. So it looks like you're going to be balancing things. I'm going to take a clarifier on that, and then we're going to see how these cards relate. Maybe that's where the anxiety comes in. It's a little bit of inner conflict in making a choice or a decision or trying to keep things in balance. It could just be as simple as stress I'm getting for you. So one more card, please, Spirit, on this Two of Discs and Nine of Swords. And again, swords are Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Got another major arcana. You got the Hierophant showing up for you. This situation, this balancing act and juggling, it could have to do with the court of law. The zodiac affinity for the Hierophant is Taurus. And these are, this is like the Pope of the deck. It represents established paradigms, respected parts of our society, like the legal system, a priest, clergy. Oh, it also, the Hierophant is someone who's wise, but also street smart. This is a major arcana. People go to him for esoteric knowledge. I think since you have the Nine of Swords and you have that balancing act, I think that you're tied up in some kind of a legal situation. So let's see what the final outcome might be for you. It does say bright future. It says don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It goes with this card. This is a worry card. This is saying don't worry. A lot of times things happen in our lives and they're blessings in disguise. We just don't see them. Even with tarot cards, they don't always, they're not really fortune-telling cards. These cards are for spiritual growth and to help you see and dig deeper into what's going on in your life. Okay? Okay, so we have the self-employment card. That one's kind of self-explanatory. We're at 36 minutes. So let's look at this Peaks of Joy card. It's card number 33. This is a master number. I'm going to read this from the Oracle book for you, Virgo. And then I'm going to pull one more card for a final outcome. And since you have all these kings and knights in your reading and queens, I'm going to actually use the, I brought out the, as I said earlier, the Romance Angel deck. So we're going to see if they have any messages for you. For number 33 is Peaks of Joy. Here it is. Okay. Read this to you. Your life is filled with happiness, so share it with others. Okay, so it's get out of your head because these are just thoughts running through our head. They're thoughts and fears and worries. They don't have to be. Okay? And Virgos worry about it and overthink about everything anyhow. We're science geeks. That's what we do. Some of us, depending on where your other placements are. So let's read this. It says, joy is yours today. And this is in your future. No matter what your inquiry, you will be happy, or this is a future card. You will be happy with the results. So you do have this offering coming in for you, and you do have this King of Cups, and there's no tower moment with this King of Cups, just in reverse. So either it's something may happen, and if it does, it's going to be lessened. You're coming closer to a sense of achievement, and you've worked hard for it. You're surrounded by true companions and events that are synchronistically arranged to bring you to the next level of your life. Okay, so stop worrying because you have a bright future. To me, I'm more heavily on I'm more into oracle cards than the tarot. The tarot just kind of brings like see if there's any court cards or people in your life. But you have a bright future. And this was in the upright. You've worked hard for it. So you're ready to go into the next level of your life, Virgo. And you got the self-employment card. You did. So go for it. I would say that this reading is a sign to you to go for it. Go for your new life, your new beginning, possibly being self-employed. Something to be said for that. The world is singing a beautiful harmony. Life is exhilarating and hopeful. Let gratitude fill your heart and remember to share your happiness because joy is contagious. Okay, we're going to end on that card. Good luck with your endeavors, Virgo. It was nice spending some time with you, and I hope you have a nice evening. There it is.